All right. So yeah, if you've been feeling a little, emotional or a little scatterbrained in a way, trying to make sense of your emotions, this that's kind of a theme right now. It seems to be a little bit of frustration, not being able to figure things out, or certain emotions not making sense, or kind of diving between the two, since we're going from Gemini season to Cancer. Shifting maybe between the worlds of, especially with the Saturn and Pisces retrograde, just kind of shifting in between worlds, like, oh, this could be possible, and this will feel good, and there's kind of a shutdown of like, I don't know, it seems like, this is that and the other. So if there's some karmic stuff to be worked out as well, that will be happening with Saturn being in retrograde. But I feel like Saturn in Pisces in retrograde is more of an opportunity to like just check back in with your dreams and see how you can make your dreams a reality, have more grounded um, action steps that you can make. So kind of like slowing down a bit, just to be more thorough, be more methodical as you bring your dreams into reality. And then I know Venus is in Leo, which will be retrograde sometime in July. So this could be an opportunity where you're like, I want love, I want big love, but that's not happening for you. That is okay. It could be an opportunity for you to focus on yourself with the way these transits are working. All right, so let's see what Divine Feminine can support us. And those here on the live, the ladies here on the live, as well as watching the replay. Okay. Well, it appears that I am psychic, in case y'all didn't know. And, oh, okay, flip to the main page here. So with everything that I shared as far as what's going on energetically and so forth right now, yeah, releasing all anxiety and stress. Amen to that, right? Because we just don't have time. What does this say? Oh, okay. Zoom is telling me to upgrade Zoom features or something. And then Lisa. So thank you for sharing, Lisa. Yeah, it's been kind of like a emotional and anxious a little bit, but I think that's because when the mind, the mental, and the emotional are not in sync, well, guess what? The space in between can come off as anxious or uncertain, doubtful, and then we get in our heads and we can go down the rabbit hole of negative thoughts or feelings. But then this is kind of a time where we might bounce back as well. But also, if you've been having any type of throat issues or neck issues during this time, that would also make sense, because when the head space and the heart space are in disharmony, then that shows up here. Okay. But with that being said, we're going to use that throat chakra, okay? Because tonight's message and meditation, the goddess is that of the high priestess. Actually, it's kind of like she's got a little halo around her, doing this. Not only this ring light reflection, but also just this gold halo that's around her. So her message, Miss Donna, I know someone might say Dana, but in the book, she is she is pronounced as Donna. Okay, so Miss Donna is the high priestess, so she's here to remind you that you are that. So tap into that high priestess energy. Pretend. Okay, sometimes it's hard for us to tap in or access a feeling, a vibration, a quality, and so guess what? We drop down into our childlike qualities of imagination and creativity. And as we turn those on and access that ability, then guess what? We can pretend or dress up that like we are the high priestess. So put your high priestess gowns on, ladies, okay? Your high priestess crowns. And remember that you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Amen to that. It's a good message. Donna is one of the most ancient of Celtic goddesses, extending to the pre-Gaelic times of Ireland. Followed, oh, let me back up. Sorry. Donna is one of the most ancient of Celtic goddesses, extending to the pre-Gaelic times of Ireland when the Tuatha De Danann, which means the children of Donna, followed her as their creator, mother, goddess. When the Gaelics invaded Ireland, the Tuatha De Danann, or Donans, sorry, transformed themselves into leprechauns, as they remain today. So, Donna, who's also known as Danu or Danu, is extremely powerful and magical, and you are as well. She can help you with manifestation, alchemy, and divine magic. So, anything that you are looking to have a shift, releasing that anger, stress, so forth, alchemizing any pain into pleasure, all right, turning that lead into gold, anything that's heavy, been weighing on you mentally, stressing you out, or emotionally, causing any discord or disharmony, that heaviness represented by the lead. I don't know why I can't talk. But represented by the lead, right, that we're turning into gold. The gold are those gold nuggets of wisdom. So what can you extract? How can you alchemize that heaviness, those feelings? As I say, feelings are feedback. And so how can you turn that into something that's more valuable, okay? Or what is it that you do value, and how can you align with that so that you can let go of what no longer serves you, what's been heavy? And she can also introduce you to the elemental kingdom, especially the leprechaun. So, hey, you know what? It started raining. After the rain, there's always a rainbow somewhere. And hopefully that rainbow will be within you as we align our chakras. Okay. And then also, if you want to right now, go ahead and just pretend that you've got on your crown and your head is held high. Your crown is held high. Your standards as well are held high. And that you are just draped in this wonderful, maybe thick cloak or velvet or satin, you know, and you've got little leprechaun elemental friends, fays, and so forth around you. Friends of the fae, like little fairies or nymphs and so forth, little sprites. And so as we tap into this, allow that message to land where it may as you pretend and tap into that high priestess energy. Noticing how that feels as you begin to close your eyes, allowing yourself a few deep breaths, slowly inhaling, expanding the belly, the heart space, and the mind. Exhaling, releasing that flow, decompressing, allowing any tension to soften. Inhaling once again, expanding the belly, the heart space, and the mind. And then as you exhale, just allowing the tension in the mind, the heart space, the body to soften, to melt, and to relax. Just notice how smooth and steady you can allow the flow of breath to be. There are two things in this world in which we can control. First is our breath. Just notice the quality of your breath, breathing in and out, slow and steady. Perhaps seeing if you can extend the exhale so that the exhale is longer than the inhale, allowing your body and your nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system to kick in so that you can become calmer in this moment. This form of breath work, inhaling and extending the exhale, triggers a place within the mind that allows you to calm down, literally calming your nerves. Notice how your body responds and how you feel when you think of someone just getting on your nerves and you take a deep inhale and a slow, steady exhale. You become naturally calmer. Instead of reacting, you may find yourself being more responsive, more present, more grounded, more clear in the information that you are receiving, what you are interpreting. The thoughts and emotions that are invoked from that experience. And the more you practice this breath work, inhaling and extending the exhale, not only do you become more present, more clear, and more grounded, you also become more intuitive. The energy through the body is able to flow with more ease and grace. And to allow us a moment just to become clear in our energetic channels that we call chakras or wheels of life, governing various aspects of our spiritual, mental, emotional, physical being. As we open up these energetic centers and the flow of energy moves with ease and grace, we become more deeply rooted in not only who we are, but the wisdom that lies within is able to show up and present us the information, the insight, guidance that is available to us in this moment. Here is a collective of divine, feminine beings, simply having a human experience, being that bridge between heaven and earth, embodying heaven and earth within ourselves. So taking a moment just to check in with your intention. What is it that brought you here this evening? What would it feel like to align with that essence of the High Priestess archetype? And just begin to observe as you drop down to the base of your spine, allowing the energy there at the base of your spine to just say hello as you establish a connection at the base of your spine, noticing, observing, feeling, sensing. And as we tap into our ability to imagine and to create, as we received this evening's message of alchemy, magic, and manifestation, the clearer we are, the more we embody the essence of heaven and earth, the stronger our manifestation skills become, the more potent we become in our magic, in our craft, the better we are able to magnetize our desires to us. Things happen as if by magic, serendipity, synchronicity, divine timing. And so before we get deeper into this evening's message, in order for us to align our energy centers, to clear them, I'm going to walk you through some tools, visualization practices that can assist you in your own energetic clearing and healing. These tools you can use at any time you desire. With your awareness here at the base of your spine, just as we spoke of the various colors of the rainbow, here at the base of your spine, you'll just visualize your favorite shade of red. And whatever favorite shade of red you have, you'll see an X here covering your entire pelvic floor. And allowing this red X to expand so that it is the width of your hips. And this red X here covering your entire pelvic floor from one hip to the next, front and back. It look like a beautiful ribbon or a field of red flowers. It can be paint, whatever serves you. But as you visualize this red X here at the base of your spine, covering your entire pelvic floor, allow yourself, with your intention, to also connect this red X here at the base of your spine down into the center of the earth. Finding another red X there, creating a tether between the two. A red X at the base of your spine, a red X in the center of the planet. And the one in the center of the planet can be as large as you would like for it to be. Really anchor yourself down into this space, into the womb of Mother Earth. Maybe you begin to feel a sensation, a vibration. Maybe you hear a vibration, pulsing, life force energy. And this life force energy of Earth, beautiful, resourceful, renewable energy, begins to flow upwards from the center of the Earth. It begins to grow and come all the way up, feeling this energy moving into the soles of your feet, coming up through the ankles, your shins and calves, into the knees, moving across your thighs, into the hips, and flowing down that energetic cord, that tether back into the earth. Cycling this earth energy, imagining this cyclical, renewable source of energy flowing, growing. It can be slow and steady. It can feel light and etheric. Just notice, what does the flow of your earth energy feel like? And maybe just for fun, because we are presented with a message of working with the elemental kingdom, maybe down there in the center of the earth, you see some of your friends of the fae. Maybe you see there at the bottom center of the earth a pot of gold. And you begin to draw up from that lovely pot of gold, allowing all of that earthly energy that surrounds it to just move through the lower half of your body, from the earth into your feet, through the legs, into the hips, and back down your grounding cord, which tethers you to the earth. You might notice you feel a little heavy as you run this earth energy. Maybe you begin to relax as you align your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical body, becoming more grounded or present. Just allow yourself to relax, knowing that this earth energy continues to flow and continues to run through the lower half of your body. There's nothing else you need to do to make it work. You don't have to manage it so intently. Just allow it to do its thing and observe. Notice how you feel, releasing anything that you've been carrying with you, just feeling those thoughts, those emotions, leaving the body, flowing down into the earth, being recycled. That heaviness, like lead, just dropping down into the earth, being transformed and transmuted into gold. And that beautiful golden energy coming up, running through the lower half of your body. Just breathe. See if you can surrender and relax a little deeper, remembering to just breathe as you feel and cycle this earth energy, its vitality, its primal energy to the lower half of your body. And as this earth energy continues to flow, sending some love and gratitude for allowing Earth to just do her thing through you. You'll shift your awareness to your crown. From the far edges of the universe, beautiful, bright, golden light, this divine light, begins to flow to you. And it pours into your crown, activating all the points that may be upon your crown. Maybe your crown is adorned in jewels, rich and vibrant. And as each of these points on your crown, and any jewels or gemstones you have there activated with this cosmic light, not only does it fill the entire space of your crown, but it begins to seep in to your hair and through your skull, bathing and saturating your brain in this beautiful golden light. It begins to flow down the back of the head, into the base of the skull, and down the back of your neck, vertebrae by vertebrae, moving all the way down the spine, moving through the vertebrae of your upper back, the space right behind your heart, taking with it any heaviness, clearing any energy. So it moves down to the space behind your solar plexus, moving down into the low back, allowing this golden light to move down into your sacrum, your coccyx and tailbone. And it says hello as it begins to just meet and greet this earth energy that is also there at the base of your spine. And it begins to twirl and move, making its way back up the front of your body. So this golden cosmic light from above is just pouring into your crown and flowing down the back of your energy centers, down your spine, all the way to the base of your spine and curling itself back up the front of the body, moving through your womb space, allowing it to fill your cervix, your reproductive organs, your ovaries, your entire pelvic cavity filled with this golden light, allowing it to begin moving back up the front of the body, bypassing the belly button, calming the solar plexus as it comes up into the rib cage, into the chest and the heart space, up into the lungs, filling your breast tissue, healing any breast tissue. And as it begins to come up to the neck, some of this golden light begin to flow down your arms from the heart space. As it flows down the arms, it eventually fills your hands and your fingertips. This energy begins to flow out of your fingertips, the palms of your hands. The rest of this golden light continues to move its way up through the front of your throat, clearing any energetic blocks of you expressing your most authentic self. It begins to flow upwards even more into the space between the brows, clearing any chaos, any tension, any scattered energy, just bringing a sense of ease and peace into the mind. Eventually, going all the way up and out your crown, fountaining, just like a whale or a spout, just fountaining out. As it does so, begins to flow into the space all around you. You find yourself surrounded, encompassed, held in the sphere of golden light. And so now you have this golden cosmic light flowing through the crown, down the back of the body, all the way down into the hips, healing both the front and back of your reproductive system, your womb space, coming up the front of the body, filling the heart space, your breasts, and all the way up out of the crown of your head, filling the space all around you. You also have divine earth energy continuing to flow through the lower half of your body. Take a moment to just allow this energy from above and below to cycle through you. Noticing any areas where the energy or flow of energy may feel stuck or stagnant, allowing it to just flow through. Allowing any areas of tension to just soften so that the flow of energy can increase, move with ease and grace through the body. All of your energy centers being healed with divine light. From the base of your spine to your womb and your female reproductive organs. Whether they're all there or not, whether you have all the components there or not, you still have this space within you. Solar plexus, relaxing, softening. Heart space, relaxing and softening. Your throat, relaxing, softening. Space between the brows, relax and soften. Crown of your head, held high, also soft and relaxed. Just breathe. Remembering that at any time, simply by checking in with yourself, grounding, being open, you have access to divine knowledge that can assist others through your spiritual awareness, your teachings, your conversations, your presence, your thoughts and ideas. You see, you are timeless. Your soul is timeless. Your wisdom extends back into the far reaches of ancient times. The wisdom of your ancestors, generations that have walked this earth before you. The spiritual practices of the women who have lived before us. Our mothers, and their mothers. All of that wisdom lies within you. And you have access to it simply by remembering who you are. the High Priestess. And because you've incarnated right here, right now, into this timeline, you've brought this knowledge forward in your present incarnation. Part of your purpose and mission, in case you didn't know, you're just remembering, is to be a way shower, beacon of light, an example, so that others may not only benefit from your experiences, your wisdom, but so that you can also utilize the platforms for teaching, either by example, writing, speaking, even listening. All forms of teaching are equally valuable. There is no competition for your life purpose. We all have one. Some of us share similar purposes. However, the way it is expressed to you and through you is what truly matters. Staying aligned and in the flow of the information, the opportunities, the magic that is here for you, supporting you in your unique path. Don't delay in expressing your wisdom. You are being assisted in manifesting the platforms for your teachings. Perhaps you will decide to lead workshops. Perhaps you decide to write, blog, finish a book, or write articles. Look for opportunities to teach. Maybe you simply set the intention to be a role model of peace, pleasure, purpose. Priestess. But above all, remember to honor your divinity. Allow the essence from above and below, heaven and earth, that you embody to flow with ease and grace through you, around you, so that others may see your light and your divinity as well. Know that you are a leader. You are here to serve. You allow yourself to be of service. The needs of all your todays and tomorrows are met with ease and grace. May you receive this or better. And so it is. Taking just a few more moments to run this energy through your body, heaven and earth energy, through your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual body systems. Just breathe. Allow heaven and earth to support you in your healing journey. And remembering the magic that lies within you. And clearing all that no longer serves you, then that you can show up fully and authentically, truthfully, beautifully, every day, in all ways, in this lifetime and the next. Whenever you're ready, up above you, you'll just visualize a gold ball of light, holding all that supports you, all that you need to fulfill your purpose and mission this lifetime, all that you need to help you remember with ease and grace, fills this golden ball of light above you. All of your energy is called back into this golden ball of light. It is healed and restored, rejuvenated. It pours down into your crown, moving through you like liquid gold, moves through you, the crown of your head, your entire body, every cell of your body receiving this golden light. It's like honey moving through you, slow, intentional. Breathing deep, slow and steady, completely filled from head to toe. When you feel complete, knowing that there is no rush, you take a nice deep breath. Maybe releasing an audible sigh. Inhaling again, releasing an audible sigh. Whatever sounds you want to make, whatever movements you want to make. Opening your eyes gently when you're ready. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun way to experience some high priestess energy and some alchemy and magic, right? Just being able to ground, right? That red X that we established at the base of our spine. That's the size of that's the width of our hips. That is what we call a grounding cord. It tethers us and connects us to renewable, resourceful energy within the center of the earth. Okay, so anytime you feel a little scattered or all over the place, you feel like ungrounded and just like, what's going on? Maybe you feel like there is not enough resources that are coming for you or that you have. So grounding is a great way to do that. And also, when you visualize that red X at the base of your spine, that is the width of your hips, that allows your root chakra, which corresponds to the color red, okay, that allows your root chakra to open up and expand. When we become a little bit of a tight ass, it's a massage joke, but it's also real. But when we become a little bit of tight ass, or we get in fear, things like that, we tend to tighten up and restrict and close that energy center. And what happened, or if you're an asshole, it's a little sphincter, right? A little tight, right? So what happens is, my son's in the next room, probably like, what is my mom talking about in this meditation? But when we visually and intentionally drop down into the base of our spine and we say hello, we visualize in our favorite shade of red, that red X down there, and allow it to expand to the width of our hips, we are opening up our root chakra. Okay, like I said, it can get tight, you know. And so when we allow it to open up, it's like, whoo, we allow ourselves to flow. It's very beneficial as well because we're a culture where we sit a lot. That's why the yoga squat or the Asian squat is very beneficial. And that's why Asians typically are pretty flexible in the hips, you know. Um, because they sit in that position, which is good for opening up the hips, as well as the pelvic floor. Okay, that's also why some Asian cultures seem to prosper very well as well, because root chakra is all about money. Okay, it's no coincidence that the color red is very, very prominent in Asian cultures. Okay, I got red envelopes over here. Those are seen as auspicious and good luck. The color red, you see it a lot in the Chinese flag, Japanese flag, Korean flag. Pretty sure there's some other flags over there that have red in it. So it's just one of those things where the color red is very symbolic of earth, earthly and material resources. Okay, so if you've been finding yourself in lack or struggling, check in, tap in. Dive down to the bottom of your pelvic floor, make sure that red X is open and expansive, and then that energy, allow that to move down and tether into the center of the earth, connecting into the center of the earth. I personally really enjoyed tonight's meditation because we talked about Donna being a Celtic goddess and being connected to that of manifestation, alchemy, magic, and the elemental kingdom, especially leprechauns. Well, you know what? Just finished raining. Where's your pot of gold? It's right there in the center of the earth. It's with you all the time. You can tap into that pot of gold right there in the center of the earth all the time. Okay, and so it's pretty cool to be able to do that. Actually, I wish I could share a picture. Maybe I'll do it in the I don't know. But I found a rainbow one day and I was literally found the end of it and I was holding it in my hands. I took a picture of it, so I'll probably post that at some point. But anyways, it when we connect to the center of the earth and our pot of gold there, we have this renewable, resourceful energy that we can access, and it also fills us up. So as we drew that energy up into the soles of our feet, into our lower body, and allowed that cyclical nature to run through us. Earth is cyclical, right? So we allow that to run through our lower half, then it also attunes us right into that natural rhythm and cycle as well, so that we are in the flow, and so that when we are in the flow, our needs are met, things can come to us, right? When we experience lack, it's because there is resistance or there's not enough openness, right? To allow something to flow through. It's like a water hose and you kind of pinch it. It still might flow, but it's a little trickle, if anything, versus full volume. And so that allows you to tap in and keep your root chakra open, as well as keep you grounded and present, and supported by earth energy and the cyclical nature of earth energy. And then when we brought in the cosmic energy from above, allowing that gold light to flow in through our crown and the back of our body, and then coming up the front of our body, into the heart space, extending out through the arms and into our hands and fingertips. What that does is it also clears not only your chakras, front and back. The back of the body is your past. Okay, so it could be your most recent past. It can also be like a past life. It could also be childhood past, anything from the past, and anything that's probably holding you back, right? Keeping any type of things that might kind of keep you tied to the past, or connected to old things, old habits, old beings, or old people. Ways of being is what I meant, but beings too, as in people, or just patterns and habits. As you allow that gold energy to flow down the back of your spine, what it's also doing is clearing the back of your chakras, the back of those energy centers, and cutting any cords or ties energetically that may be, like I said, holding you back. And then as it flows up the front of the body, you're now clearing the chakras in the front, okay? Which the front of the body is about forward motion. It's about your future. And so sometimes we get so focused on our future that we're not aware of what it might be also holding us back, right? So if you feel like you've been like one step forward, two steps back, you probably have a lot of energy back here that needs to be cleared so that you can move forward with more ease and grace. And so sitting in a meditative state, when I say I meditate and I'm running energy, this is literally what I'm doing. I ground, drop that grounding cord, I run that earth energy, I run this cosmic energy, and I just sit there meditating like this. And the longest I've probably gone is maybe like 45 minutes just sitting and running energy. Feels amazing. You feel so much clearer afterwards, and you can do it very intentionally, checking in with each individual chakra as you're doing this form of meditation and energy work. Transmuting any energies that no longer serve you within those various energy centers. And also, it helps to not just clear energy, but it can restore energy. It can also rejuvenate you if you're feeling tired or something like that. It can help you to be more present because if you are centered right between your past and the future, well, then here you are present in this moment, and the earth energy is anchoring you down, okay, into this moment. So it's a great meditation called Running Energy, and that's it's kind of like two and a half parts because you drop your grounding cord first and then you run the earth energy and you run that cosmic energy. The last component was the gold sun above us. For a lot of times it looks like a halo, okay, or like this gold disc. We in Egyptology, you'll probably notice a lot of the ancient Egyptian deities have like a gold disc around their head, and so that is kind of a representation of what you did today, right? So just remembering your divinity, honoring your divinity, remembering that you are the high priestess, and that is a wonderful meditation you can do either in the mornings before you start your day, calling in the energies that you would like to support you and bringing that in, filling you up from head to toe. You can also do this at the end of the day if you've been exerting a lot of energy. I feel like you need to receive something. I love running my energy because I'm a big giver, and so being able to receive, sometimes it has to get, I get emotional because it's like, oh yeah, oh, spirit is pouring into me, like it's a beautiful feeling. Like spirit is pouring into me. I just feels just yummy. So yeah, that is tonight's meditation, and hopefully you remember that you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. And exercises like what you practice and energy tools like you practice can tonight can not only help to deepen your sense of self, but it can also help you to clear and transmute energy, to alchemize any heaviness, any lead like energy in your life, anything that's dull, into gold. All right. So stay golden, y'all. And let's see, recording. Stop.